Here's a reading update. Okay, we're gonna start off with these three books because these are more long-term reads, I would say. I'm reading them at a much slower pace. Two of them are buddy reads. One of them is a challenge read. Wolf Den. I'm doing this as a buddy read with a friend, and I just read another good chunk of this book. I'm really, really enjoying it so far, actually. It's about the women who served in the brothels of Pompeii. All the characters are super engaging, have really interesting stories. I'm very invested in what is happening and what is going on in the plot currently, so I can't wait to get through the next part of this work. It's really, really good. I love a good historical fiction work, and I'm enjoying this a lot so far. Remarkably Bright Creatures has been a bit of a struggle trying to keep up with this book, only because of the scheduling of the reading times that my buddy and I are doing with Remarkably Bright Creatures, but we are trying to catch up. So far, I'm really engaged in the plot of this work. I'm really intrigued by the mystery. I'm starting to see some of the dots connecting here and there with this work, but I'm really curious to see how the full-blown picture is going to look like in the end. I'm doing a little vlog series of my slow reads of Paradise Lost, and I completed week 1, which means completing the intro plus the first 200 lines of the actual poem. It's dense. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of things that I'm noting down and annotating with this, but so far I'm really enjoying it. First completed read of the year is Lady Chatterley's Lover. I actually really enjoyed this classic novel. I already posted my full review and my full thoughts on this. Reading Lady Chatterley's Lover, I think the thing that stood out to me the most was just how progressive D.H. Lawrence's writing actually was. I was genuinely surprised. Like, it is one of those classic books that could definitely cross over to today. Very, very progressive in my opinion, coming from somebody who wrote this book almost 100 years ago. The book that I'm also reading and have kind of started reading is Boy Parts by Eliza Clark. I'm a little bit close to halfway of this book, and I don't know how I feel, being completely honest. I'm enjoying the plot. I'm kind of engaged. I'm hooked on the plot. I'm waiting to see how the story progresses. I do feel like the beginning of the book is a little bit slow in terms of like building and developing, I guess, some of the plot. But I'm now at the halfway point, so I'm waiting to see what's going to happen from here on. I do have a little bit of mixed feelings about the writing personally, but that's just my opinion. And last but not least, I also started reading Eros the Bittersweet by Anne Carson. That sort of talks about the conflicted nature of romantic love, but specifically rooted in the word bittersweet, which Sappho coined when talking about love in general. I am enjoying this so far, and I'm really enjoying the writing so far. Let me know what you guys are currently reading in the comments below. And yeah, those are all the books that I have been currently reading in the last weekish or so.